Hi guys, in this episode I'd like to cover the Munter hitch. The Munter hitch is actually a really useful tool to know. It works as a friction device, either for repelling or belaying, and can be utilized simply using a carabiner. You don't need any other equipment other than just a carabiner to do this. Okay, can be very useful for whatever reason you drop your figure eight and you need to do a repel, or if you need to belay a partner or something like that, to know this. Okay. I find it works a little better if you use like a pear-shaped style carabiner or something with a rounded end versus a D-shaped, but it can be done with kind of either one and it will work out pretty well. Okay, very simple to set it up. The way we're going to kind of set this up is I always kind of start with a coil or a loop in the rope, and then it doesn't really matter which side you choose, but we're going to take one of those sides and pinch it back on itself like that. Okay, so that can be done either this direction, okay, or this direction, just so long as you're taking one of those and pinching it back on yourself, creating this type of appearance. Once you've done that, take your carabiner and clip it around both of those pieces just like that and lock it off, okay? Now, that's all it really takes to set up the Munter hitch. This then can be attached to either your harness for repel type situation, or you can attach it to some kind of an anchor or something like that, which is what I'll do right now, to be used in a belay type situation. Okay, so I'm just going to go and use another carabiner here to kind of attach it to help you get a better view of what's going on. You could just use this carabiner directly to your anchor point as well. Make sure your carabiner is locked, okay? And the way this is going to work is this would be like your brake hand in this situation, and when you bring it up towards the other rope, that's going to be your locked position, and this back here would be your moving position. Okay, so this will be locked. As you bring your hand back this direction towards the base of the carabiner, speed's going to increase for either your repel or whoever you're belaying for. Okay. The upside to this one is also reversible. So if you actually note, if you were to have a load pulling on this side, it'll actually reverse itself, and it still is the same basic Munter hitch, okay, even once it flips over on itself. Okay, so we'll kind of demonstrate this here a little bit. Go in this direction, okay, so let's say I've got a load here pulling at this point. To lock that load off, I'm going to bring it up here and hold it right in this position. As I want that load to move, I'm going to bring it back, which is going to allow that to start moving. You'll note that the ropes are sliding against each other, but there's constant movement here, okay, between both of these ropes as it pulls, okay? So therefore it's really never rubbing on one particular spot for too long on the rope and not causing really any damage to the outer shell of the rope itself, okay? So this would be the Munter hitch and can be used for belay or repel, and all it really needs is a carabiner.